what's interesting is out there in LA, where everybody is talking about the Rams and their high-powered offense, and for good reason. And then when it comes to the Chargers, you're hearing a lot about Melvin Gordon and the resurgence of former first-round pick Mike Williams. But what nobody's talking about is how good Keenan Allen has been, not just through his career, but this season. His week 1 was great, and the last 2 weeks, while have been a bit up and down, he is still the number 1 wide receiver in a really good offense. Nobody's talking about Keenan Allen, Jim, and I think they should be.
Yeah, I think if you look back to last week for Keenan Allen, it kind of makes sense that he wouldn't do well in that matchup facing the Rams. We know that their corners got hurt in that game, but that's still a really tough matchup for a wide receiver to have. He also had a fumble in that game. So a lot of things working against Keenan Allen there, but he has still had really good usage numbers, and he's facing a really banged up San Francisco 49ers defense this week too. It's not just Jimmy Garoppolo. Richard Sherman also expected to miss this game. And, Sherman hasn't been great, but I think losing a piece of a defense always matters, even if they haven't been great to start the season. This 49ers pass defense currently ranked 27th based on number fires metrics. That sets up well for Keenan Allen, who has not had a Keenan Allen freakout game just yet this year, and we could see that here. Phillip Rivers, I think, is a good spot to go to as well. We saw him do well against Buffalo before that game got kind of out of hand, and they took their foot off the gas. But Rivers has been awesome this year when he has been allowed to pass the football. He's been very efficient. And if you can be efficient as a quarterback, you don't need a ton of volume to pay off for fantasy. So I think pairing Phillip Rivers with Keenan Allen, seeing what they can do here. I don't mind Mike Williams either. I think that he's a totally fine play, but I want to get Keenan Allen for one of those Keenan Allen freakout games for $8,100 this week. I think that's a good time to buy in.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think it's coming for Keenan Allen, much like it's coming for Odell Beckham Jr., where you're seeing the targets, you're seeing the receptions. Touchdowns haven't been there yet. I think the breakout's coming for Odell and certainly for Keenan Allen. And this week is a perfect opportunity against a San Francisco defense that, in all honesty, just isn't that impressive.